Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on Nyxus Gaming. We're here in the build world, good old Deseus, and of course we got to get our little rundown. What's the status of the server opening up? What's the status of me fixing some stuff? All of that kind of thing. Nothing's really updated since I've done the last video, and I did the last video kind of late, so it's kind of like a short amount of time in between them. So forgive me for that. Of course, after I finish recording this, I'll probably look in to see if there's anything else updating for the server, but as it stands, I'm still waiting on a stable build of Paper 1.21 and a few other plugins to get going. So that spiel was quick and easy. Now, what have I done on this world since the last episode? Well, you can see I've changed this a little bit. This is the updated camp area. I ended up changing the yellow to white because I feel like white is not nearly as harsh of a color and it matches this area a lot more. And I flattened out the roof so that looks a lot better. I also added a second row of tents back here. I think all in all there's 15 tents. 6, 9, wait, I can do math. 6, 8, 13, 15. Yeah, 15 tents plus the 2 important ones. I finished the wall going this way. So that wall now is fully built, and I fixed a lot of the river stuff. I got rid of a lot of the cobblestone and everything, and I removed all the seaweed from the river as well. So this river should be looking pretty good, except for maybe right here. That's where I expanded the map, and I'll just need to smooth that out at one point. I added a map here of like every like fillable map that has a build in it, and I will be fixing how it looks there. Don't worry, I had that same issue with everything else. I just need to run like a flying machine over it or something that'll update all the blocks and the map will update. But that's that. Other than that, I don't think I've done too much updating on the builds at all. And yeah, so today we're going to move sort of away from there, and we're going to move to this area here. I think lore-wise for this town, when they were defending this area, they had to set this wall up very fast, you know? And they probably needed help with that, and they probably needed help defending the area too, because the war kind of started out of nowhere, and they were rushing, and they needed all the help they can get. And I think a big help for them were probably magical users, mage users. Plus, you know, I've been wanting to put a magical spot somewhere here in the city as well. I was thinking of moving that building over here somehow and building like a little magical academy or something there. But I've decided it's going to go here on this side of the wall, under the pretense that these mages were allowed to set up here in exchange for helping defend the city against any invaders from this area. It's not going to be a very big mage tower, and it's not going to hold a lot of mages. It's, I think, honestly, a handful of mages. We're looking more at like just a small little conclave of mages that have made their home here, and maybe other people come from the city to learn a little bit of magic from them. So I'm thinking a little tower there, maybe like a circular magical plaza for them to learn at, and then a big tower on this side that'll house something else. Another goal I want to do with this when it's all done, I won't be building it on screen, but of course, whenever you guys get on the server, you will have the option of becoming VIP rank, and as a result, you'll have access to a VIP room. And I want to work that into this build somehow. I say somehow, I already know how, but I don't want to give it up. So that's what, I'll just say that's what the second tower is going to be. The first tower we build right here is going to be the main tower that like the mages live in, I guess. So without ado, let's get started on that. Let's get some music playing. There we go. And let's get building. We're going to start off with some stone brick here just to outline it all. And how wide is this? This is 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 across. Okay. I think we'll just go with the 5. Oh, yikes. No, we can do that. So it would line up actually like this. Like that. Yeah, there we go. I think that'll be far enough away. Maybe we build it one more out from the wall just in case. Leave like a 5 gap there. And we're going to make a circle here. And I think we'll just go about this big here. Get these pigs out of here, please. I think that is an acceptable size for the circle, but that's not going to be all. We're going to have another one coming out to the side here. And I'm trying to, I say side, out the corner here. Trying to think of how maybe I want to do that, because it's going to be smaller. I can work it in maybe like that, but I feel like that's poking out too much, you know? I don't want it to be completely aligned to the side of this one, but I do want it forward a little bit. Maybe if I just go simple like that. Why is this? Oh, I see. Maybe if I just do it simply like that. I feel like that's too small though, you know? That's why we take some time and we outline these builds a little bit, because I don't always know exactly what I'm doing with them. Maybe something like that. It's a little bit bigger. It doesn't line up exactly with that, which is a little annoying. I mean, the door would probably be like right there-ish to go in. And we could just fill that area in. Maybe? I feel like that can work. We can work with that. Okay. We're going to use spruce for this. This is going to look a little bit nicer than the wall, because I feel like the mages had more manpower to get this built up, more magical abilities. And plus, I'm sure they didn't actually move the tower here during the war in a haste. I'm sure they built it after the war, you know? So we'll go around with some spruce here at the bottom. Spruce stairs. All the way around. Even around the smaller tower, I think. About like that, and we'll start building up. How high do I want this? Maybe about 7 high? How does 9 look? We'll do 7. I don't want it to be too high over the wall, but I do want it to be higher than the wall, you know? And of course, we have our door to go in right about there. And for now, what we're gonna do here, I guess, is just build to the corner like that. It's gonna be a little weirdly misshapen inside, but I feel like that's the best we can do until we actually start building the smaller tower, you know? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that for now. Let's just keep building this up to the height it needs to be. I want to build the shell out for this whole building first, and then start adding details. Okay, so the second tier, I want it to actually be a square. I think we'll just go around like this, have it connect a little bit better to the corners. I think it needs to go out one more to that corner there. All right, and then we'll build up this section. How high do we want this? How high does another 7 look? I don't think another 7 looks too high. That should be fine. Oh, that looks so weird on the side here, though, where this tower is. Is there a better way I can do that? Because that's technically supposed to be like that. I mean, if we really want to, actually, we can tear this bit down. And we can just have it be like a one-way door. And that wouldn't affect the actual building here. Would it? Oh, it's still off. It's off, but not really, because this wall would be part of the smaller tower. We'll work it out, don't worry. Okay, so that's like the second tier. And then for this next one, we're going to go back out to a circle. But like not as big of a circle, if that makes sense. Something like that. And this one's not going to be as big, and it'll probably be made out of wood as well. I'm thinking a nice wooden top. We should keep with the spruce. Definitely. And we'll give this the nice dark spruce logs instead of the oak mix that we did down there. We won't go all the way up 7 with this, because this is the top bit. It doesn't have to be that tall. I imagine this is more or less where the mages sleep at the top here. Maybe the middle's the library, and then down here's just an entryway. They can have cooking stations and alchemy stations and all that here. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and build this up. Don't worry. It won't be... It'll look better when we come back and start adding details. All I want to do right now is get the shell. I suppose while I'm here, I can go ahead and cover this here. That way it is an enclosed shell. I don't know if I'm gonna use the spruce like this. I'll definitely spiff it up a little bit more, so it won't look exactly like that as it goes up. And for the top, I'm thinking, I don't think we've used brick anywhere else in our buildings except for over on the warehouse over here where that smoke is coming up. And I think a nice brick roof would look pretty good here. So that's what we're going to use for that. I can find the brick. You would think brick would be easy to see. Turns out, there it is, right there. Okay. Go ahead and grab all 3 of those and start laying out a roof here. I think we'll come out one from here on these. And we might put slabs at the corners. That way we kind of go back into a square. So we're basically alternating with a circular base, a square middle, a circular top, and a square roof, you know? Now here's the fun part. I want this to be like a low slant going in, but then it steepens up. I feel like that's the best way to do like a wizard tower. And I'm not very good at those, I don't think. Also, we might also extend this out here. So we aren't going with the square roof. I've already changed my mind on that. Oh, we should probably put some on the front if we're doing all the sides. Okay. Start these on the corners, maybe bring them out one on each side. And how does it look? We do this. I feel like that might look good. Designing roofs like this, I find the best way to do it is to just go layer by layer. Don't try and do everything at once. Piece by piece. And then we can start ramping it up a little bit here on the corners. In fact, we'll probably have to go just 2 on all sides here. I wish I could just put corner stairs right here, you know? I mean, I guess I could do that, maybe? On all 4 corners. We're starting to get somewhere with this. Yeah, go 3 up on these side bits at the very least. And then for the top, we can just do that. Is that too high? I feel like it's a little awkwardly high. Maybe just shave off the top there. That's not terrible. Now, for these, we'll just go up 2, I think. And we got ourselves a little roof there. How does it look from below? It doesn't look bad. Okay. Now let's go ahead and start the shell of this side house here. The side house is going to be a little interesting because you'll access it from a little bit higher up, actually. Like, I think accessing it from, like, 2 higher than the actual main area would be good, you know? So the actual side tower house thing is going to start at this level. Which might give us a little bit of freedom of how we want to do this section here, or still we could just wall it up with it. I don't know. We'll come back to that. And it looks awkward with the stairs there. Don't worry. That's just to signify where I'm going to put the door. The stairs themselves are probably actually going to come out here and then downwards this way. Sort of like that, maybe. For this tower, though, how high do we want it? I think I want it to go a little bit higher than the transition to the middle there. Just to give a little bit of variation in this. So 3 more up. It doesn't quite look like a circle anymore. How did I mess that up? Because it should technically line up there. Maybe if I do just space it out 1, that would make it overall look better. I don't know why I'm scrolling through that menu. Okay, so we're going to try something. Or no, we want to cut this and move it 1 over. And we'll realign the center bit. Again, a good reason to be doing just the shell of this entire building first. So we can actually plan out how it's going to work, and we don't have to redo all this halfway through. So if we want to keep the circular part of this tower, that's how it would be right there. That's how the wall would be. Let's go ahead and break down this. And just look at it like this. How would this connect well? Because at the moment, we can't even get in from this tower. I do want it to be forward a bit, but maybe we can move it back 1. Then it would honestly align a little bit better, you know? Let's do this 1 more time. Cut it from here. Paste it 1 back. Let's see how this wall lines up now, because now it's directly into this. So we could have a double door there, honestly. That wouldn't mess with it at all. And this would raise up like normal. Not that bit. From here. And I think that should look pretty good. There's also this degree of separation here that I really like. From that tower to that tower. I feel like that has made a world of difference there. And what I'm thinking here is we could have like a little garden bed here between them. That's details. I'm not getting into details right now. The stairs, don't worry, they will look better when I actually do them. Maybe I bring this one higher. Yeah, one higher. That looks good, and then I start roofing it off. It's starting to come together. It almost looks like a house. I would give it maybe a 70. Like, it would pass as a house, and it would look okay, but it definitely needs detail. Because without that detail, it's just going to look unfinished. Now here's something. What if we switch gears from the brick for this smaller one, and we could use either purpur, or we could use maybe some oxidized copper, waxed oxidized. To give it kind of a greenish look. I mean, they use that in the city, so it would make sense here. I'm going to try the waxed oxidized for this roof. And if we don't like it, we'll change it to brick, and it's no problem. Also, I think a copper door would look pretty good here. Can you open a copper door? You can. You don't need a redstone pulse for it. I like that. And then, of course, the other door would go there. Okay. I'm also thinking we just go kind of basic with this roof. We don't do like a point to it like that. Because this is lower to the ground and it'll be easier to see. The thing with high buildings is if you don't do a pointed roof like that, it's hard to see any texture of the roof. Because you can come up here, and if that was, like, say right about here, if that was a flatter roof, you wouldn't see the point at all, and it would just look like an overhang. It wouldn't look good, you know? So that's the main advantage of doing a pointed roof like that. And I don't think I pulled it off super well. Like I said, I'm not real versed in doing pointed roofs. But I think it does sort of get the idea across. This does touch the other building a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. Whoops, not there. Okay, and then I think we'll go with slabs. I don't know why I got rid of that. Let's keep that there for now. Put some blocks here on the corners, or on the sides, I guess. Do more slabs on the corners. Put that in the middle so I can place these down. I feel like this is still sort of missing stuff. Let's do this. And then that there. That's not bad. I think we'll keep that like that for now. It may change in between episodes or at some point. I know I have some friends that like to critique my builds a little bit. They actually, one of them helped a lot with this wall, making it look good. Gave me suggestions because I didn't have an idea on how I wanted this wall to look. And he kind of pieced it together for me, and I just threw out this final product here. So it always helps to have other people look at your builds. Now this is the interesting part. I'm thinking since I have this green here and that green there, I need more green around this build. So I'm thinking maybe for these bits, we cut this and we use some of this green. Have this come all the way over like that. See, now we're getting into the detailing section where we got to make this look good, you know? And just the shell doesn't look bad. You can tell it's a complex build. But a complex build without detail just looks unfinished. Do I want to... I don't think I want to do some around that building. I want to just cut it off there. So for here, maybe just like that for now, just to show that it does cut off there. Yeah. Let's get rid of these, figure out a better way to do this. I don't want the green mixing with the spruce. Maybe just... no, maybe not a double layer. Maybe something more like that? Where does that start? That starts 2 in. It's looking okay. Something like that for the front isn't bad. And then I guess we can kind of copy that on the sides. To keep it simple, you know? Which means I'm gonna have to remember how I did this design. Let's see. Oh god, I don't trust myself with using World Edit to flip around stairs and all that is the issue. And then there was one up from there, that was it, right? Yeah, and then we just trail this up over it. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too bad to rebuild. Just make sure we get it right on all sides here. Two, right? No, it's 3. Technically 1.5 blocks, but I'm counting this as 3 because of the squares there. Okay, that's another side done there. This side might be a little more complicated. Just because of the nature of it connecting to this. But I'm curious. We can just kind of fake it, you know? Also, how does this look from the inside? We do see a strip of green around the edge, but I feel like we could do something with that in the interior, or worst comes to worst, just block it off, you know? And honestly, with that, we can just connect it in the middle, and I don't think it'll look terrible. Is that too much green, though? See, now I'm feeling like that's too much green. Or the brick at the top is kind of throwing it off. What if we change that brick to purple? I mean, it's textured the same with the squares as the emerald, or the copper, I mean. It's just a different color. We can try that. And it might take a few tries to get right on actually flipping it with the command, but we'll see. That was a first and a second. Brick slab with purpur. How do I spell? It's purpur? It's purpur. And then we do the same with the stairs. Ooh, see, that's what I was worried about with doing that. It's okay, we can fix those by hand. It's not a brick block, is it? Is it just... It's just bricks. Okay. I definitely like that color scheme better than the bricks. Definitely. So we'll keep the purpur. I just gotta fix these now. Okay, so it looks like this side here is right, but all the other sides got messed up. No, that was right. Block. Why is there a slab there? Is there a slab there? There is. What? Maybe I just built that weird. I don't know. We'll leave that then. Because it should look like this side. This side didn't get messed up at all. Does that look the same? Almost. Okay, so I messed up what these are supposed to be. They're supposed to be in like that. Now it should all look the same. It does. Alright, so we got green roofs for the middle section, and then we got the purple roof for the top. I'm thinking, what if we align the bottom here with purple instead of the spruce? Getting a little funky with the coloring on this thing. One of my least favorite things to do in this game is working with stairs, so it's fitting that's what I'm doing, you know? Okay, I'm not going to worry about stairs around this other tower yet. In fact, let's get rid of these, just so we can see how this is looking. I think that's a good alteration. Purple, green, green, purple. Yeah, okay. We'll start working our way up with the details, and the first thing I'm thinking is have like a little garden here, you know? We'll put some roses, some big roses. There they are. I want tall plants here, so rose, a lilac. Maybe some of like the prehistoric plants. There's like a 2-high prehistoric, right? Is it the pitcher plant? Let's see, there's the torch flower. We could just go like with the prehistoric stuff. There's the torch flower. There's the pitcher. Isn't there a third one? I guess not. Okay. I mean, that's perfectly fine. We'll just keep the rows, you know? Let's do it in this order. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Should we put windows on the bottom section? I don't think so, but I do want a window in the middle here. Before we do that, let's figure out our transition here. I'm not going to put more of that. I think for this one, we will use spruce. Maybe a little transition between spruce and stone brick will do the job here. Like, what if we do this and then like stone brick up like that? And maybe... No. I was thinking like maybe take some stone brick to throw in the middle here, but I don't think so. Windows, though. Windows would work out here. Maybe just one in the middle like that? Or we could go like that, maybe. Or just go like full weird hourglass like that. That actually doesn't look bad for the frontward facing window. But I don't think I want to do that for the back sides. Maybe I don't put windows on the back or the sides. Let's worry about this one. I'm thinking stained glass. Do some lime green stained glass. That transitions into magenta. Yeah, I think that looks fine. And maybe we do put windows on the sides here. I don't think that's bad. We'll do purple or magenta in the back and lime green on the sides. But not big windows, just the small ones like that. And honestly, I think that's the top section looking pretty good. How would it look if I tear out that section? These corners. I think that does look a bit better. I thought maybe going into just a straight square would look good, but this adds more definition. I think that does mean I should take a slab and put it here maybe on the corners just to cover that stone brick piece. Okay, it's coming together. I'm thinking, do I want to add any more definition to that middle section? Or does it look good? What if, so we have the stone brick slab, or the stone brick fences going up to the top section. What if we do a switcheroo and we have some spruce fences coming down here? So let's actually take a block to put here, not all the way, and just do that. I don't know. Let's take a block of spruce as well, just to put there. I think that does add just enough other definition that we can work out doing that, yeah. So let's go ahead and tear down these blocks. Put down the new blocks. And put these fences up. Okay, and I'm still thinking if there's anything else we can do here. I mean, maybe something like that. I don't want it to extend all the way out, I don't think. Then what if take these and just put them as blocks? That way it connects all the way. I mean, these still aren't like fully connected. Whoops. Sorry, right now I'm just kind of playing around with this design. Oh, I do actually like having that block there instead of the stairs. That way the window is more defined. The problem if I do that, is it too much? Too many fences? I don't think so. I think we can do that on all the sides. So let's replace these with blocks. Maybe we don't do it on this side. Not every side needs to look the same, you know? Maybe? See, now I'm just thinking, like, if I do the fence all the way up like this, it won't quite connect to the stair. I'm not a huge fan of that look. So we do like a partial thing like that. I think that would cover the middle section. I don't know, I think it looks kind of weird. Not gonna lie. I don't know if I want to keep that. I think it's too many fences. And honestly, I do also just kind of like the look of that. Where's the wool? No, not there. I don't think the wool's making it any better. It's just making it look weirder to me. Does definitely look weirder to me. Maybe just like that in the center. And still have it connect to the top. I don't think that's as weird. I don't know what I'm going for with that, though. Just something to make the fences look less weird, I guess. And a reason to get rid of some of the fences. I think we'll leave it at that, but I'm not quite satisfied with that. One thing I do want to do here is let's find some stone brick stairs. Maybe do this bit here on these windows. That way it's not just a flat surface. Still kind of flat up here, but I don't know how I can really fix that. Whoops. You can barely see those. Yeah, no, don't want to put them there. I mean, those, though, on the sides, they look fine. They look fine on the sides until you get, like, right in front of them. Also, minor thing, just personal preference. Yeah, I'm willing to keep them on the sides, but here... Let's get rid of those. Maybe we use a different color. That way it's just more visible. Let's see. We've used purple, green, gray, and dark oak here. That might actually work. That might actually work, because these match more to the copper. How did this look all the way around like this? Not great. Not gonna lie, it doesn't look great. Unless we try this number again. No, no. I'm not gonna do that up there. Maybe if we just do the top like that. I don't know, that'll take some work, but I want to move on from it for now. I think the top section, the middle section are good. For this bottom section, I have a different idea. And we're gonna need some mossy stone brick. Maybe some mossy stone brick walls. And we will need some vines. And maybe some glow lichen. That might not be bad. Here, let's start with the mossy stone brick, just kind of dotted around in places. I don't know how much of this stuff is too much. That's part of the issue. I think getting a good bit behind the little flower bed we have going isn't a bad idea. And we'll extend over here to this side of this little tower as well for this. Maybe it's a little more mossy on this side. I don't know. I'm just trying to get a good mix, make it kind of random. Like I already put one on the corner over here. I don't want to repeat that. Unless maybe it's a little higher up, you know? There's no way I make this pattern exactly the same as the other sides, right? We'll do like a good bit on that corner. I don't even know if that'll be visible on that bottom row. I might put stairs around it. Who knows? Maybe a little more here. Yeah, I think that's good for the mossy stone. Just on the lowest level, you know? Doesn't need to be everywhere. For the vines. What we can also do here is kind of put a little roof to here. I think we could also probably extend this out as like a little welcoming patio, you know? Where are my purple blocks? I could use one of those. And what kind of fences will we use here? We're going to use the stone brick fences because I can make it more mossy that way. Also, maybe this doesn't extend out that much, just a small extension. I think it's coming together, definitely. We need more vines, and does this connect with the vines? Kind of, not really. Here, let me just place this randomly and sporadically. still haven't... Wait, have I? Oh yeah, it's just a little gap there. We can fix that. And then some more vines. These aren't going to be as, like, randomly placed as the glow lichen is. Because I feel like vines would grow down a little bit more, you know? I don't know exactly what glow lichen is, so I might be wrong. That might grow down a little bit. But I feel like the glow lichen is probably a result of the vines, you know? Okay, looks a little bit overgrown on the bottom, but in a good way, you know? Definitely pop more vines here. Yeah, in a good way. In a good way, I think it's come together really well. I think the final order of business is this staircase. What if we make this a... No, I don't think I want to use either of those for this staircase. We're going to stick to classic stone brick and smooth stone for it. I like outlining staircases in smooth stone or walkways in smooth stone. It just looks good to me. And maybe we could at least use the warped fence here to keep that color scheme going. Also, maybe we do just extend this way. Get some stone brick stairs. Feel like it looks weird over here. Like we need another layer of these. Maybe we don't even... Maybe we just do a full wall there. And then, of course, we fix this up. And then we extend this out. I think that's looking like a decent build right there. I don't know, I might make some minor changes, see what some of my friends think of some of the features, see what they suggest. Like, I'm not fully sold on this middle decoration I did, or the warped fence there around the big window. I think the other windows are fine. And I feel like there's some kind of decoration missing from the top part of the center tower. But overall, I think that is an acceptable build to end the video off with. I didn't get to do this whole magic area, like I said. We'll probably do that next time. If I had to guess, next time we'll do like the little plaza area where people can practice their magic, and then we'll do the VIP tower that I mentioned. But for now, we're going to leave it off with just this here. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more builds. Bye-bye!